I guarantee it'll go viral. We're gonna have to get Trey and Jay on the line. Trey and Jay Anderson.
Jay Anderson's not gonna do. You have to get Jay because Jay don't want to fuck with me because he finds me to be a clown because I don't.
He'll do it with my brother Trey on it. Like when I tell you him and Trey, every time these niggas see each other, like it's on site type shit. Like not on no flex, but it's like Trey is.
I don't agree with you. You don't agree with me. What you got for me today, nigga?
I'm gonna just say this: Trey believes LeBron James is the GOAT. And you can.
Okay, I can take it. I gotta hear this. Yeah, Trey, you're welcome anytime. Because me and Chris invite any niggas who feel that way. Because I honestly, Chris, I think me and you are the only niggas that's just like pick your nigga. We just want to hear why. Like we just want to hear why. But if niggas want to argue over it,
no,
you
Trey
can come on
and
here
Jay
and y'all can talk about it.
Hey, look, Trey and Jay are in it. Like whenever they're together, like Jay is gonna tell you every reason Steph Curry is the GOAT, and Trey gonna be like, well, LeBron James is gonna give me 12 rebounds and 10 assists. And he's gonna give me 35, and he's gonna check the best dude.
Right.
And Jay, but the impact, LeBron can't use his points. Like, bro,
I love my nigga Jay, but your best argument for every Cole player can't be the impact. That's his argument with Steph. The impact. It's like I realize.
No, him and Trey go at it over Steph and Bron, and it's funny because they both really have good arguments. If
I just want Jay to come on there because he's got the best argument for Steph as the GOAT I've ever heard. I fuck with it. Like, shit.
Me too. I ain't gonna lie. After I talk to Jay, I be sitting there thinking,
like,
bro,
I be like, you better, yes. I told him, he said, I just want to come on and talk. I was like, Jay, come on and talk, my nigga. Nah, y'all no niggas. I said, bro, honestly, me and Chris GOATs probably don't apply to any of y'all. Chris likes Tim Duncan, and it depends on what day of the week it is. But deep in my heart, if Texas is dirt. But I don't really care. Tell me
bro. That's one. Hey, press. Are we recording?
We are.
Press the goddamn subscribe button.
Y'all just got that extra juice for the next podcast. But today, hey, welcome to Sports. This is Sportsplug podcast special. We wasn't even on that. Chris, Chris, say what's up. You already know what it is.
Man, what's up, good people? We back at it for another one.
But today. Go ahead. I was gonna let him know, but you want to introduce it? You can. Shit, fuck it. Go ahead.
Nah, I wasn't. I was just talking my shit. We back at it for another one. We out here. Shoot, we live from Houston, Tejas. It's no longer cold, and we back to being regular. So hey, all you East Coast people who was trying to shit on us because of what Arcot did or whatever their name is, hey, it's 70 out here, cuz.
Baby.
Tell me. It's 70 out here, cuz.
Baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the city that Tim Duncan reigns and Manu Ginobili's the mayor. You know what I'm saying? But I love dirt.
Tony, hey, look, and Tony
I knew you was going
the local. Hey, look, he's the local pimp because he out there. Hey, didn't he smash one of them dudes' teammates when he was out there? Or
I'm not gonna get into that, but I will say this: welcome to the Sports Podcast special. Where today we're going to be covering a lot of booze. Nah, I'm joking. We're gonna be doing the NFL mock draft 2. I told y'all we're gonna do a mock draft 2.0, and this time I got my boy Chris with me. I had him with me first, but this time he with me from the first pick to the end pick. And if Chris feels like
a few trades.
Yeah, if Chris feels like a trade should be done, he shall speak on it, and speak it he shall do. But before it gets too late, because we're old and we like to go to bed at about 9:30, 10 o'clock. So that we can get our full rest in. Let's get this bitch jump in. Let me get my old draft pulled up so we can see the changes that did happen. Real quick. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Jay, Trey, Big D, LD, Jason Prince, Kendall, BJ,
Jay Young, you keep talking. Hey, shout out to Jay Young, GM and the gunslingers out there in San Antonio.
Even though he might be in the new Jack Easterby. Shout out to my nigga Jay Young.
Hey, I'm not gonna put that on my nigga Jay Young. Hey, Jack Easterby, and I don't think you understand what that means in the city of Houston. Like, you'd rather me call you a bitch ass, hoe ass, pussy.
Okay. I gotta give one more shout out. Shout out to my boy Jermaine in Austin, Texas. Jermaine. I know you remember Jermaine, Chris, but Jermaine, we gonna get you out here. We might have to go to Austin and fuck with Chris because he want to get on here too. But sports plugs for the people. We like to talk to our friends. So yeah, we might have to get a double window on this motherfucker.
You
Shotgun.
feel me?
The draft is coming. Whoever Shotgun's teacher is, get this to Shotgun's teacher. He needs to be doing this too. I know he's going to be the next Secretary of Education of the United States of America, but he needs to be doing this too because he's the only draft nerd that I know that could probably compete with Mel Kiper. Like shit. But
You
let's get it
feel
going.
me?
Let's go ahead and get it popping. We're going to get the mock draft 2.0 popping. Like I said, I already have who I want because y'all saw the mock draft 1.0. This is mainly going to be when Chris feels like there's a trade. We're going to see what the trade going to be, and then we're going to see who we'd have in that place. But with that being said, the first pick with the Jacksonville Jaguars, Chris, what you want to do?
Sunshine. It ain't even what I want. It's what's gonna happen. Like the only way it doesn't happen is if some kind of way they would trade that pick for Russell Wilson or Deshaun Watson. And being after everything I seen in Florida over this last year or over the last 2020, I think they gonna not do that and go ahead and take Sunshine.
I fuck with it. Just in case y'all heard the music in the background, I don't owe any music that was played. I had to turn that down. I don't want to get hit with a copyright violation. My bad.
Hey, and shout out to that boy Bobby Smurder, man. He back home.
But please don't make hottest or hotter nigga. Shout out to Supreme Dreams. Shout out to Supreme Dreams. My nigga, boy.
All right. So what
All
you
right.
think the Jets gonna do it too?
All right, so the Jets is a I was waiting for you to hit me with the red light because I was like, man, the Jets could go with, like I said, Jamar Chase, or are you gonna hit me with a root with a trade? Do you see a trade coming?
Well, if they're gonna take Jamar Chase, if you have them taking Jamar Chase, then yes, I see a trade coming.
Okay,
that means
what do you think they're gonna do in that fit?
Me personally, I think that the best thing to do. The best thing to do would probably be to take Jamar Chase and add some weapons, but I could also understand not taking a receiver with my second pick, and just if you're gonna keep your quarterback, go ahead and trade out of the pick to maybe the Carolina Panthers try to come up and get that pick so they can get a quarterback, or maybe San Francisco try to package up. Like it's some teams out there who I think will package up.
Let's pick one and swap them. And let's swap their picks.
Well,
and then we'll do the pick that way.
If I had to pick one and just go off of just past like track records of a team who's aggressive like that and who will do it, I'm gonna go with San Francisco.
All right, so we got San Francisco moving up. We got San
Francisco moving up to take Zach Wilson.
All right, and people, honestly, what they're trading for, we can get into that if you would like to. But if not,
I can tell you what they're gonna trade for.
All right,
they're gonna give them their pick. Like, so they'll get San Francisco's first round pick, which is the number 12 pick, and then they'll give them their pick for maybe next year and a number 2 to move up.
All right, so we don't even got to worry about what they do next. So let me go ahead and get this. I gotta get it on wax. All right, so we got Jacksonville staying the same.
But honestly,
go ahead.
Honestly, bro, that's just what I'm thinking, and that's people. They're gonna probably take Jamar Chase, or they're gonna take Zach Wilson. Me personally, I'm not sold on Sam Darnold. But if I think a trade,
your first round was a trade.
But no, because if it's anywhere that a trade is gonna happen, it's gonna be with a team. Like, I'm not sold on Sam Darnold, but I can't say that he's bad. It's one of them. I can't say he's good or bad based off of film. So I could see them saying, well, you know what? We're going to run with him. We're going to package this 2 up, go get us a bunch of picks. Like, they might not just get the 12. They might can get their next few picks for a minute. But I think San Francisco is a team that is probably looking to move Jimmy G, and they're going to be in the market for a quarterback.
Okay, so when San Francisco moves up, who is San Francisco taking in that spot?
Zach Wilson.
All right, so we got Zach Wilson off the board with the San Francisco 49ers moving up to take him. All right, now third.
Really, bro? I want to switch that because I really don't think – I think that you might be right with Jamar Chase going there, and I could see Miami trading out of that 3 with San Francisco and accumulating a bunch of picks, and I could see them taking Zach Wilson right there.
That's good.
I don't think the Jets are gonna move that pick. Like when I think about it, like if they haven't put up enough to get Deshaun Watson, they clearly not trying to move that pick.
Okay.
But I do think that San Francisco is in a different situation. I mean, not San Francisco, but Miami. And Miami is looking like I think the boys looking bring in either they gonna rock with Tua because I can see them doing this. I can see we on pick 3 people. I could see San Francisco sending Jimmy G.
Well, clarify your pick too. So are you keeping it the same as it is, or are you moving to a different?
No, on pick 1, I have Trevor Lawrence. Pick 2, I have Jamar Chase. I'm with you, Jamar Chase at number 2. Pick 3 is where I have San Francisco trading up. They trade them Jimmy G and their number 12 pick and like 2 more picks for that number 3 pick.
Okay. All right.
Because I feel like Miami showed me one thing. They wasn't committed to Tua, clearly.
Okay. Clearly. They was using a relief pitcher for real. Like
and this is gonna sound crazy. I know it's gonna sound crazy, people. But if it was maybe 3 coaches and that's a head coach in the NFL right now that would take Jimmy G, you don't think maybe the Miami coach is one of them?
I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm gonna ask you this though. So if Miami's not sold on a quarterback, are you saying they're gonna draft a quarterback or they're gonna make a trade?
No, I'm saying San Francisco is gonna send them Jimmy G and the number 12 pick and a bunch of other stuff for them to draft. Like they're gonna trade. It's not that I don't think Miami is sold on their quarterback, but if it was one coach who would take one quarterback from a place where he was once at with said quarterback,
okay,
maybe that's a team who might
at that swap then. So that means that at this swap point, so you got San Francisco at number 3. So what do you got San Francisco doing once they get to
Zach Wilson?
Ooh. And y'all see that's the next Aaron Rodgers. Check it out. Check out Sportsplug podcast. Check out also on the YouTube channel. Check out the player comparisons because Chris, I'm not gonna lie, we do pay attention to what's going on in the world as I digress. And Chris, I was watching Mel Kiper's Day. I know you was watching Mel Kiper's Day. And did you see who they compared my man Devontae Smith to?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, I didn't see it.
Tom McShay said, "Oh man, he's got the smooth route running ability. He's got the mox. He's got the charisma, all the other stuff." He said, "Man, he might be Marvin Harrison." I said, "Oh shit!" About a month ago, I said that, but that's cool. I'm just saying, hit that like, subscribe, because we be on it.
But yeah, I got San Francisco coming up to the 3 to take Zach Wilson.
All right, so now we got the 4. So at the 4, we got the Atlanta Falcons are there at 4. Do you think they stay there? Because my pick there, just to remind you, was Justin Fields, the QB from Ohio State. You think they stay there and take Justin Fields, or do you think someone else tries to move up and snatch that, or you think it's going to go according to plan?
I think they stay there and take Justin Fields. Like, honestly, I think 4 quarterbacks will go in the first 4 picks.
That's not something. That's not something I can disagree with too much.
Like, Miami or the Jets will trade out of that number 1. They'll trade their number 1 picks. I mean, they'll trade out of the 2 and 3.
So you do think Miami Jets? You do think the Miami Jets? I mean, not the Miami Jets. I'm sorry. You do think that the New York Jets are gonna? I mean, you can go back to number 2.
This is where I'm getting at. Either they're gonna trade the picks for another team to take a quarterback, or they're gonna pick the quarterback.
Who are you talking about? The Jets?
The Jets or the Dolphins. Like, if they keep the pick, I don't think they're gonna pick a player because the team is gonna offer them too much.
All right, so we got to go back then because if we got to go back, because you said the Jets, you keep him at Jamar Chase. So if you can,
I'm just saying like a blanket statement because I don't know what team is gonna do it. I'm saying that like the reality is the Jets they need Jamar Chase, but the issue is, say the 49ers, say Carolina, like Carolina said they offered the Texans Christian McCaffrey, they number one pick, like a bunch of stuff, so they can get Deshaun Watson. So I'm pretty sure they would offer that same stuff.
But I'm saying, as we sit today, for the purposes of the mock, the Jets, you think they're gonna pick Jamar Chase? Or
well, I mean, I don't know what I honestly I think they're either gonna pick a quarterback or they're gonna trade for another team to come up and get a quarterback. Like I think a quarterback will go in all 4 picks.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so because at first you was like, I agree with you, you go with Jamar Chase. But if you don't, that's cool. I'm just saying, like,
No, I agree as far as like that's what if they keep the pick, that's what I could see.
No, I'm just saying, what do you think they're gonna do? That's the purpose of the 2.0.
Well, I think me personally, I think they're gonna draft Zach Wilson. I think they're gonna keep it and pick a quarterback.
And that's why we do the mock draft. Okay, so let's go back. So we got.
But I mean, it's just a fluid thing. I don't know if they gonna like.
We don't know nothing
on it. Like,
I just know that. What do you think? What do you think they're gonna do with the pick at 2? That's all I'm asking. What do you think the Jets are gonna do at 2? What do you think they're gonna do?
Man, I think they're gonna pick a quarterback and move off of Donald. But I also think that they can keep Donald and somebody gonna trade up to get I think Zach Wilson will go to. He'll go to. Whether it's the Jets or the Jets trade, he'll go to.
Man, you too worried about sticking to it like if it's gonna be wrong. I'm just asking you, right? You can do we're gonna do a 3.0 too. The draft next month. So I'm saying, like, as of right now, with the information that you have at the number 2 pick with the Jets, what do you think they're going to do?
But see, if I say trade out, I don't know with who. Like, but I do think.
Okay, so if you don't, I feel that though. If you don't know who, then we'll just keep it the same, because if you don't know who, you knew who you figured the number 3 was going to do.
But honestly, that could be for the number 2. Like, it's a couple of teams, like Carolina, trying to get a quarterback. Like, it's a couple of teams that'll move up and get it. I'm just saying, I know that he'll go too. Like, do I think the Jet, like, in my heart?
You got to pick. Like, your feet to the fire. I'm putting your feet to the fire. You got to make a decision. Because you're not making a decision though. You're part of Mock 2.0. You got to make.
I don't know who gonna make the trade. Like, the decision
it doesn't matter. You can switch. You can do if you want to switch it around. Do however you want. But at number 2, if you don't think it's Jamar Chase, then we need to figure out what you want to do at number 2, so that we can make sure the other picks ain't fucked up.
Well, okay. So number 6 and number 2 are gonna switch. Philly and what's the name? I don't think Philly is sold on my boy Jalen Hurts, East Side veteran, and I think they'll move up and take Zach Wilson. That's more realistic.
You really think Philly? You think Philly moving up is more realistic than San Francisco?
Yeah, because Philly is not sold, like they said, they're not like.
Yes, but San Francisco's more to give, and San Francisco's not sold on Jalen. Makes more sense. I'm just saying,
but look, that
doesn't make much sense.
You want to know why? Because they're gonna give them the number 6 pick and they future picks, and San Francisco is giving Jimmy G and they number 12 pick, and shit, I would take the number 6 pick. If we not looking for. That's my logic. If they keep the pick, if they draft, they're gonna draft a quarterback. And then San Francisco could be in play for New York. But if they don't draft a quarterback, then they're gonna move out. Because a team like I take the number 6 pick. I'm just moving 3 slots down or 4 slots down. I'm gonna have the number 6 pick. I'm gonna get your next picks. Like, I'm finna load up. And I'm good with my quarterback clearly.
All right, so we got number 1, we got the same. It's going to be Trevor Lawrence. Number 2, we got Philly moving up and trading their pick, and they're going to be the ones to take Zach Wilson. At number 3, what do you have happening at number 3 now? Because now that Zach Wilson's gone.
At number 3,
Miami's got their shit back.
Let me see. Because I don't think Miami is sitting at number 3. I don't think they sitting at number 3. I see the Carolina Panthers moving up from 8 to 3. And they're going to take Justin Fields.
Okay, so with that being said, so we got them moving up, taking Justin Fields. And if they move up and take Justin Fields, that leaves Number 4 to Atlanta. Justin Fields is gone, which I originally had picked.
And
So
I got
now,
them taking Trey Lance.
oh shit! All right, and them taking Trey Lance. All right, so after they
But
take,
I could very well see that being flipped. Like I could see Carolina taking Trey Lance, but part of me don't. I think they're gonna take Justin Fields.
Justin Fields not available. What you said though, bro. You gotta keep it
No,
what you said, bro.
yeah.
You gotta
No,
follow.
I said Carolina was gonna move up and take Justin Fields. But I
Okay,
said I could,
all
and
right.
then at 4 Trey Lance, but I could see that being flipped. But if I'm putting something on paper, then I would see what's the name? Carolina taking.
I'm putting it on paper. That's fine.
Well, Carolina would take I see Carolina taking Justin Fields, and then at 4, Atlanta taking Trey Lance.
All right, number 4, we got Trey Lance.
And then at 5 is where the draft starts.
And 5 is the Cincinnati Bengals. I had Penei Sewell. I don't think that should change. I mean, if it does, then the Bengals are fucking stupid. I'm sorry for my language, but if you let Joe Burrow die, I will hate you, Cincinnati. I like Joe Burrow. He's cold. He's like Tony Romo to me. I feel it. Like he's dope, but like he gets smashed. I saw a hit where his top half went one way and his bottom half went the other way, and I'm surprised he wasn't two people at the end of it. But he did end up not finishing the season because they got him killed. But if you feel like they might trade or do something stupid, you can let me know. I'm not saying you are, but if you feel like they will, but I think they'll stay the same. All right, so we go to number 6. Number 6 is now the Jets. So the Jets are now moved to number 6. And at number 6, who do you think the Jets would take?
Kyle Pitts.
Oh shit, that's nasty. All right, so you got the Jets taking Kyle Pitts because they moved up. So that's gonna be.
Would you
So
like my
basically,
would you like
yeah, go ahead,
small
yeah, of
explanation?
course. Every pick, yes, every pick deserves an explanation.
Well, I ain't gonna give one for every pick, but
Well,
for
most of
this one is just one that's near and dear to my heart, and this is an offense that I really do know. And the one thing I know about this offense is when you have a tight end, it's a game changer. I.e., George Kittle.
Okay.
I.e., Owen Daniels, he wasn't even that great. He made the Pro Bowl, I think, one time. Like, what's my man out in Minnesota who had all them touchdowns? Kyle Rudolph. No, and the new dude, the new guy. But either or, I digress. That Shanahan offense is set up off of that play action, and then that tight end for some reason is always like the key that unlocks everything. So I got the Jets who just hired my boy Solis out of San Francisco to take Kyle Pitts at that 6.
All right, so now we got number 7. We have Detroit. I originally had Jalen Waddle here. What do you got?
I could see. I would take Jalen Waddle there. I would take Jalen Waddle. It was out of him or Devontae Smith, but I would take Jalen Waddle over him.
All right, number 8 was originally Carolina Panthers. You had them swap with the Miami Dolphins. So now at number 8, who you have Miami taking?
I have Miami at 8 taking Devontae Smith off the board.
I would say that would be the only pick they really could make. I don't think there's much of an explanation needed. If you don't pick the quarterback that's played with the wide receiver since they were 17.
And see, that's the only fear I have with what's the name? With Cincinnati Bengals. That's the only fear I have with them is I can see them taking Jamar Chase.
I think that I can see that, but for the sake of my sanity and my head not exploding, I'm not going to go that route, and I'll just wait till they do that, and then we'll have a podcast where I'm just really red.
What's happening? But for now, I think the best thing is to take a lineman. But either or, I got Devontae Smith going to Miami.
Number
with that.
9. Number 9 is going to be the Denver Broncos. You said the Denver Broncos. I had them taking Mika. Is it Mika or Micah? Forgive me if I'm wrong, but Mr. Parsons from Penn State.
And I think they probably will take Pat Surtain. I think they'll take Pat Surtain.
All right, so if they take Pat Surtain, then at number 10, we're going to have the Dallas Cowboys. So the Dallas Cowboys just got their man taken. I have them taking Caleb Farley, same position. He's a DB out of Virginia Tech. He did not play this year, of course.
Yeah.
But if you have seen him play, the kid's got skills.
And Virginia Tech tends to make good cornerbacks.
Yeah, even though they're not the fastest, they're really good physical corners, and they just play the position well.
They make good NFL corners.
Yeah.
Like, if you just really think about it, them Virginia Tech corners ought to be pretty, like, they're good players to have. They end up being stars or just really good.
Yeah, they do their job. Do you think that Dallas stays the same, or do you think they make any type of changes or draft a different guy?
Nah, I can see Dallas sticking with that. I take him. That's where I see Dallas going.
Number 11, the New York Jets. Or Giants, my bad. The New York Giants. I have them taking Kwity Paye, the edge rusher from Michigan. I mean, they have good inside pass rushers, but they have trouble getting pressure from the outside. But do you see a change, or do you think it's the same?
Yes, I got them taking Rashawn Slaughter, the offensive lineman out of Northwestern.
All right, I could see you getting into the offensive lineman. I know that you.
Nah, I'm just
I feel that though.
My logic for them is like it's one of them. How else do I say this? And y'all have this same thing. Y'all finna be staring in the face too. The Washington Redskins, the Washington football team. Excuse my French. The Washington football team have a D line out there. Y'all better be ready to block them.
Facts. Chase Young is a monster, and so is that Sweat dude. Let me see. So at 12, we have not San Francisco 49ers. We have the
No, it is because they didn't try it out.
That was a different one. Yeah. So we have San Francisco at 12. I had them taking the Elijah Vera Tucker tackle from from USC.
Yep.
I just felt like that team.
I agree with that.
If they're not going to trade to get a quarterback, then they're obviously going to build to protect Jimmy so plays can be made. That's how I feel about that.
I can agree with that 100%. I don't have no change with them. I got them like they're gonna take a lineman.
And so now we got number 13. We got the Chargers, the Los Angeles Chargers. Mine. I don't know if you remember. Mine was Najee Harris because I feel like they need their defense just to be healthy because they have Derwin James, and if he happens to be a guy that just isn't healthy, then it just sucks. But if he can be healthy, then their defense is pretty good because they got your boy Bosa. They have Ingram. They have my guy Murray from Oklahoma. He's a pretty good linebacker. Then they got Derwin James. They got a couple corners, and I think that what they need to do is just get a running back that has the ability. Just a guy that has the ability to be a stud. And I think Najee Harris has all the tools to be a really good 4-down running back. 4-down running back in the NFL. 3 down, yes, but 4. No, he out there every down. Shit. I think Najee Harris is going to be really, really, really good.
I could see that, bro. Like, I really could, but I honestly, in my heart, think that they're going to take a linebacker. Okay. I can see them taking a Jurley out of Georgia.
Okay. Let me see.
But I also could see them taking what's my boy out of Notre Dame?
I know his name. Let me get his name.
Jeremiah.
Yeah, I got it.
I can't pronounce the other part.
It's like Owusu. Give me 1 second. Jeremiah Owusu Karamoa. I think I got it. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Koromoa. My man, not Karamoa, Koromoa.
But I could see the Chargers picking. Like, I do like the Najee Harris pick. I do. Trust me, I do. But I just, for some reason, see them bolstering up they defense.
That's the point of the 2.0. So you got them getting Jeremiah. So I'm just gonna say JOK. Young Jock.
Yeah.
Let me see. Now you got to be cold, so I can call that on the highlight. All right, so let me go. Number 14. We got at number 14. We do have the Minnesota Vikings. Yes, sorry, Minnesota Vikings. I have them getting. Oh, now we have to see what you do because I had them getting Slater from Northwestern. Now I want to see what you do at 14 because he's no longer available.
I think they'll go offensive line still. Christian Darrison or Dars. Shit, Virginia
Honestly,
Tech tackle.
Christian Darrisaw.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how I would pronounce it.
I
Okay.
don't know. Excuse me for butchering y'all names, bro. It's much respect, but I'm not gonna front and act like I know how to say it.
Don't worry, y'all. I got him. We're gonna get him on some Rosetta Stone, and we're gonna get that shit proper. We'll get you some of the enunciations. I may be getting it wrong too, but let me see. So at number 15, we got the New England Patriots. Here, I had New England no matter what quarterback they get, but they need a quarterback. But at the time, I didn't know trades, whatever. I kind of regret this now with the way you changed things up. But I did have them getting, because now I know who you're going to pick, but I did have them getting Rashard Bateman from Minnesota to fill a wide receiver need. But I have a feeling that you're going to get a guy that played quarterback for Alabama. But go ahead and tell me what you got.
Nah, I got that linebacker out of Georgia going there.
What's his name?
Aziz Ajolari.
Where is he? Let's see. No, you're talking about. Let me find him real quick so I can mark him off. Yeah, Aziz Ajolari. You probably got that right. All
But
right,
I
so we
got
got
him
Aziz
going.
going. All right, I
I
feel
got
that.
him going to New England. They need an edge, or they need to get pressure on them.
I feel that.
Like
That's not a
I
bad pick.
kind of, I
What about
kind of, and the
Joseph
reason,
Osei? You got him over Joseph Osei? Aside, I'm a bad.
yeah, give me him then, because he's from UT, and I want to see him get drafted high. And they picked
I may
Malcolm.
say,
Hey,
I may
look, they
say
won a
bias.
Super
I don't
Bowl.
care.
They won a Super Bowl with my boy Malcolm Brown out there, hook 'em. So shoot.
Joe, nice though. Joe, nice. Joe, nice.
But my
I'm sorry if
logic
you don't
with
go
them
by Joe
is,
Joseph, but you nice. Jo.
but my logic with them is Cam Newton even said he just needs to work with them guys. And if it's
Mm-hmm.
one quarterback that I've seen, nothing against what's my man Kelvin Benjamin, but I haven't seen him play good ever without Cam
Bro,
Newton, and I
Cam
haven't
Newton
really
won the
seen none of
MVP
their
with Kelvin
receivers.
Benjamin as his wide receiver.
Like,
People. I know this is the mock draft, but I digress. Cam Newton won the MVP with Kelvin Benjamin as his wide receiver, y'all. Kelvin Benjamin.
and man
Kelvin.
ate himself out of the NFL.
Bro, I'm done. All right, let's get to number 16. We got the Arizona Cardinals. I had the Arizona Cardinals getting Jace Horn. That's just like how we were talking about on the phone. They got some talented guys at DB, but they could use some more. If you haven't watched any Jace Horn, he's basically a Stephon Gilmore. But the kid is a motor. Oh my God, he just doesn't stop. I like DBs
Yeah,
like him. He's like one of them dudes that
nah,
the ball's not even around him. It just like floats past everybody, but he celebrates like he was the one that broke it up. I love DBs like that. They just get under your skin. I like it.
nah. I can stick with that one. I can stick with that one. I think they in a. I mean, they finna lose one of the goats as far as
Yeah,
that position,
for
and so
example.
you gotta,
That's for next episode.
yeah.
But all right, number 17, we got the Las Vegas Raiders. I had the Las Vegas Raiders going to get again. Sorry if I mess up the name, but I believe it's probably Gregory Rousseau or Rousseau. Either one of those. If I messed it up, I am so sorry. But I feel like the Raiders need an edge pass rusher. On my last mock, I had him. With changes
And
we
I
made,
got him.
I still got him now.
I got him taking Christian Barmore. He's still a defensive lineman, but out of
That's
Alabama.
that big boy out of Alabama. Yeah, I
Out of
remember him.
Alabama.
He's
Hey,
scary.
and
His face scare kids. Like, no, that nigga right there, hey, no, that nigga nasty, boy. Oh, hold up. Nah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Hey, no, that mother, hey, bruh, boy, hey, that's
he's a
58.
man child.
That's 58. I remember that nigga number 58 and what was it, 65 was the lineman. Scary. Scary Negroes, bruh.
Hey
Like, oh
look,
my
hey
God.
look. That's what the ghetto boys was rest in peace to down my man with the patch. Bushwick. Rest in peace,
Bushwick
Bushwick.
Bill.
But look, that's the nigga I be seeing in my sleep. Like, cuz look like a creative person out there. Like, he was out there
That's
mad
insane.
childing them dudes.
Bro, you was not lying. That dude right there was nasty. All right, number 18. Let's not hold him up. So number 18, we got. It was normally I think we had
It's
the trade.
Miami. Nah, it's still, but they didn't trade that. I don't think they're gonna trade the 18.
So, oh yeah, my bad, people.
They're gonna keep the 18.
So they got the 18. I forgot about the trade. Yeah. That's my fault. I had them getting. You already got him picked though. I had them getting Jock at that point. That's Jeremiah Owosu.
And see, I got them taking the buddy. You just said Gregory Rousseau.
That's cool.
Yeah, he already out of the U. He from there. Like, I could see them just sticking with the hometown kid.
The Big Roo. Hey, please be cold, because I give the wackest but best nicknames. The Big Roo. Let's go. All right. So, anyways, let me see. We got the Washington football team at 19. Is that right? Or do we have?
Yo.
Yeah, that's right. I'm tripping. Yeah, that is right.
And I got them getting Kadarius Toney out of Florida.
All right. My original pick was Trey Lance. Of course, he's not available. Kadarius Toney, that is a good one. I like him. How tall is he?
6 foot.
He is okay. Oh, he's 6 foot. Oh,
yeah.
That made me like him a little bit more. No homo, but damn, yeah, that made me like him a little bit more, man. That dude, he was a good little receiver. Slash whatever. He's just one of them guys that get the ball in his hands. He makes things happen. All right, number 20, we got the Chicago Bears. I had Mac Jones at this pick just because I think Matt Nagy stands up in the war room and says, "Guys, no, I will not have this. I am not doing this. I am getting a quarterback that I want to pick, and I got him getting Mac Jones." But what you got?
I can agree with that. I could see them taking an offensive lineman, but I could agree with that.
I just feel like Matt Nagy, if he's available at 20, you know what I'm saying? I know that all things point to other things happening, but if he's available at 20, like we have him here, and Matt Nagy's sitting there, like me and you always talk back and forth, and you always tell me, I want my guy.
He's gonna take him.
Yeah,
that's why I said.
Yeah, I want my guy, and I think Matt Jones would be, and I think Matt Jones is good as a quarterback that not necessarily in the bad term of a game manager, but I think he's a talented quarterback that can run any system. Like, he can learn anything.
Man, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say I asked Sean this before, but what really separates him and Tua?
Tua, I don't know.
With the same cast of guys, he went out there and did the same exact thing. Like,
I think Tua is a little bit more athletic. But
I don't think Tua's. I think Tua's got a little bit of wiggle, but I
think that's the only thing. Like, you're asking me, like, what? That's the only thing. But
because when me and him was talking, he was like, "Well, what's the name? Them did that too," and I was like, "They really didn't." Like McElroy and all them, they didn't go out there and put up them kind of numbers. Like, Tua and Mac Jones went out there and rewrote the record books.
As I think about it, because they're really the same type of, they're both very accurate. I just think that Mac Jones has no wiggle at all, and Tua at least has a little bit.
But what do it matter?
Because I seen Tua run into
I don't think Tua
with the wiggle.
But
that's it.
But what I will say, in my opinion, I don't think Tua got as much wiggle as Mac Jones. Like, Mac Jones you ain't worried about him having a surgically repaired leg or knee. Like, Mac Jones, I'm just saying, in my opinion, I'm not tripping. I could see you taking him, because if I'm Matt Nagy and I need me a quarterback and I'm looking, what really is the difference between him and Tua? Like,
true. And no, true. So we agree, but we agree on the pick.
I agree on that pick.
We can argue all day about wiggle. Pause. But let's go to number 21. We got the Colts doing it for Grandpa. I got the Colts in my first. He's not available anymore. You had Pitts getting taken earlier in the draft, and let me just say so the people know where you got him. For those not keeping up, or for those that are keeping up, these were 6.
I had him going high.
He had
The
him going
Jets.
6 with the Jets. And so now the Colts cannot get him. What do you think the Colts are going to do at 6 with their new quarterback, Carson Wentz? And I made this before Carson Wentz got traded, so this is interesting. Go ahead.
Well, I think it would be Elijah Moore
Mm.
or my boy Moore out of I can't think of his first name.
Rondelle?
Out of Rondelle Moore. But it's either Elijah Moore. I think they're gonna go get a
Oh,
speedster.
you think they jump up to get the speedster? That's now. For those that don't know Rondelle Moore, I encourage you to go to YouTube and look up
Oh,
Rondelle
Elijah
Moore.
Moore. Elijah Moore got wiggle. He's fast. Like
Wait,
that boy.
Elijah Moore is the piss guy, right?
No, Elijah Moore is the receiver out of Ole Miss.
The piss guy. He's the one that
The
did the
who?
piss. He did, bro. Elijah Moore is the guy that did the piss celebration that cost him that game that
Oh
year.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But yo, no. I'm not
He
saying
was
that to
walking
shit
like
on
a
him.
dog.
Yeah, he walked like a dog with piss. But I'm not gonna Elijah Moore. That's not dissing you, bro. Like honestly,
He did it against Georgia, huh?
no, it was a rivalry game. He did it against Mississippi State. So number one, that was possibly the best celebration ever because I would have done some shit like that. Call me an idiot.
To this day.
But if I score on you, the clock running out, and I do it, and I'm gonna walk on you and piss on you. So Elijah Moore, I'm not shitting on you. That
Bro,
shit was
you
live.
sure that wasn't against Georgia?
No, that was against Mississippi State because what happened was they called the penalty, and here's what I'm gonna say. It was bad for the brand. Shout out Pat McAfee, but fuck that kicker for Ole Miss that night because he missed the fucking kick. That's what happened.
I think he is right, bro. But I do remember him doing that to
Chris,
somebody because he was
Chris,
acting a donkey on them.
Chris, you know me because that's the type of thing I am. If anybody invites me to any type of flag football game, or basketball game, I act the ass. I'm squatting like Steph. I'm dancing. I'm taking dog pisses. I'm doing all of the above. And so Elijah Moore, that's a great. But all that aside, he's a dope player. But I do think that Rondelle Moore, when you said I want a speedster, and looking at the people that are available, if you haven't watched Rondelle Moore from Purdue, I suggest you go watch his tape because that guy right there is to get the ball in his hands and just be happy that he's on your team because he's pretty dope.
Like I say this, and this is a real. I know this is going to be a real leap. What I'm about to say, but I think if he ends up going to Alabama because they were recruiting him, I think he would have won the Heisman.
He might have. He might have. Honestly, and I'll take it one step further because as an Oklahoma fan, if y'all would have got him, y'all probably beat us. Period. The dude was dope. He did everything for Purdue. Everything.
Like I remember the first time I watched one of them, I was like, "Why is he even here?" Like they had him returning kicks, punts. They were pitching it to him.
Rondelle Moore, no disrespect to
His
Purdue.
freshman year was amazing.
Maybe a little disrespect because my people from IU, but I would just like to know, man, hey, why did you go to Purdue? I don't even want to shit on Purdue, but you know what I'm saying? Tweet a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Ask Sportsplug 5. Like, let a nigga know. Shit, I don't know. Like, let me know why.
Yeah,
it's a mystery. He could have gone to Texas, Bama, shit, any school.
Could have went anywhere in the country. He was like the number one receiver coming out.
Yeah, like the fact that you jump up to get him because in some of these but
as we digress, I just think he's a good replacement for T.Y. Hilton because that time is coming soon. Hey, look, and I'm gonna give a big up. I'm sorry, I'm in the middle. Big ups to T.Y. Hilton. Like look, as a Houston fan, I've had to suffer through some terrible things in my days, bro. Like you're a Dallas fan, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. We're the same age.
Wait. So, nigga say it like it's a disease. You're a Dallas fan.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying it as you grew up. Who was your favorite player?
Football or basketball?
Basketball.
Like for the Mavs?
Who else?
There's only one. He's the man.
Okay.
Like Dirk.
So imagine a team that had to play against this dude like 4 times every year. Like we did not beat him. Like Dirk Nowitzki shitted on him.
I know what you did. My nigga wore a clown
what I'm
mask.
saying, like, my nigga T.Y. wore a clown mask. And look, he really was trying to help us out because we had a clown as a coach who we fired a few years later. But big up to T.Y. Hilton. I got him on the same mantle. Hey, look, I'm just trying to say I got him in the same place as Dirk Nowitzki, Albert Pujols and Peyton Manning. Like, the way he killed the city of Houston is the same way. I'm not saying he's as great as those dudes. I'm just saying the way that he killed Houston teams, man. Like, Albert Pujols hit most of his home runs against us.
But okay, we're gonna do another podcast called "The Death of Houston," where Chris makes y'all relive. Well, actually, I'll do it too. We can do the death of Houston and Texas off of Dallas. We can relive it all because we didn't believe. But let's get to pick number 22.
Hey, look, pick 22, man. It's the Titans.
I had Joseph Osei. He's already been. Has he been picked? Yeah, he's already been picked by the Pats. So I believe you're probably going to go with the Aziz guy. But when you do, I want you to go ahead and describe. I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to get a picture right quick.
Go with.
Go ahead.
Hey, look, I'm going to go with Payne, Kwity Paye out of Michigan.
Oh, Kwity Paye?
Kwity Paye out of Michigan. I think they're they're trying to build a D-line. Like, I watched them. Like I said, when we were arguing about something earlier, like me and Russell was talking about, in my heart, I felt the way that the Texans did themselves on defense, even if we had my favorite player in the NFL, Mr. Hop. I think we would have had a bad record, even regardless, because we just depleted our defense. And part of why I said that is because we were playing against teams like the Titans, that's who's picking, and I got them taking Kwity Paye, just because at the end of the day, as bad as we were, we did trade DeAndre Hopkins. We were a terrible team. We were the worst running team. Like, literally, we had Deshaun Watson dropping back and making it happen every time. Like, that's what we were. And those dudes beat us by a last-second run from Derrick Henry. So it's one of them. I think them boys probably need to address their D-line because they shouldn't be in tough ball games with us as they talking about beating the Chiefs.
I feel that. All right, so now that we have moved down, we're at 23. 23 looks like it is the Jets. Ooh. So at 23 with the Jets, what do you have the Jets doing at 23?
I got them taking my guy, the other monster out of Alabama, Alex Leatherwood. Bro, just listen to this, bro. Like, listen to this, bro. This nigga here is 6'6", 312. Like, bro, he's 6'6", 3. Bro, but listen to this. The guy that I had the Raiders taking, Christian Barmore, he's 6'5", 310.
No, Christian Barmore, if you're listening to this, can I get an autographed jersey? And you are a scary human. Like, Alex
Leatherwood is bigger than this dude. He's 6'5", 312. Like, bro, there ain't nobody beating Alabama. They creating people, man.
They build niggas in the bottom of Tuscaloosa somewhere, nigga in the lab. All right, let's just go to number 24 because we got a monster gets drafted at 23 for the Jets. All right, so Pittsburgh. This is interesting. I want to see what you know because me and you talk a lot about Pittsburgh. I think that we're on the same page. You can correct me that we think that Mike Tomlin is going to be the key to unlock Dewey. I'm gonna call him Dewey Haskins. I like that. I mean, he's the key to unlock Dewey Haskins, and I bet you Dwayne Haskins probably fucking hates that. But yo, shout out to Pat McAfee and the boys because I fucks with Dewey. So like Dewey Haskins, I think he gets it right. But I have here, I can't pick it anymore because you got Christian Darrisaw getting picked. So at 24, with the Pittsburgh Steelers, what do you have them doing, sir?
Tevin Jenkins, offensive lineman out of Oklahoma State.
In next podcast, we are going to go over what we think the Steelers could do because me and Chris could talk like for 5 hours about it. But hopefully, Shotgun or Sean, y'all will know him as Sportsplug Shotgun. Hopefully, he can come up in here and talk about it with us because he's the only guy that I know that thinks that the cap hit is is the most terrible thing ever in the world, and you shall not obey the cap. Thou shalt not disobey the cap hit for any reason. You shall obey the cap hit and keep any player that is underneath the cap hit. But that's
Man, Pittsburgh, get Big Ben up out of there, bro. Put Dewey in the game. If you
Dewey gonna
want to
spin.
win, put
Dewey
Dewey in.
spin. If you want to win, let Dewey spin. All
Dewey
right.
spin.
Dewey spin. All right, all right, so we got 25. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars. I had them taking Jalen Mayfield with this pick into offensive tackle. They got the QB. Get a guy to protect him. They got DJ Chark. They got
Yeah,
Robert, Miles Jack.
yeah.
They have some talent, but I think you got to protect your QB because you do not want Trevor Lawrence to go through what Burrow went through this year.
Bro, we just said that we got. Well, I said I had Tennessee picking a defensive lineman. We know what the Indianapolis Colts have on defense,
Yeah.
and like the Texans stink. So they don't have nothing to worry about with us. He gonna look
Hey,
good.
y'all, this is Texas fan, so he's allowed to speak on it. Like, so he's allowed to speak on it.
Nah, J.J. Watt not here. Like, and J.J. Watt got most of his sacks against Jacksonville. Jacksonville and Tennessee is where all of his sacks came. He wasn't sacking Peyton Manning or Andrew Luck. Like, he was sacking Jacksonville and Tennessee. Like, they probably the gladdest people he gone. And so is they quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, because he not finna get sacked by us. So he gonna shine against us.
Oh, but he's going to meet a man named Darius Leonard, and it's not going to be pretty. And what's his name? DeForest Buckner. Oh, Trevor. Hey, Trevor, I like you. You got game. When you go to Grandpa City, when you go to Indiana, when you go to that Circle City.
They was out there hitting what's
and they out there,
Josh Allen.
and them boys come out there cripping, smacking niggas around in that blue and white. Ooh. Hey, now Indiana got a squad. Hey, and I'm not going to lie. I'm next episode, we'll get into it deeper. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip. Carson Wentz gonna ball. Hey, we're gonna skip it. Hey, number 26. At number 26, we have the Cleveland Browns. I had them taking Zaven Collins. Now, this was kind of late because I read about Zaven Collins. I watched a little video on him. Zaven Collins pretty cold. I'm still not sure if he was the nigga under the pile that got jumped, but either way, all jokes aside, I think Zaven Collins would be dope because I think that the Cleveland Browns need someone to put right behind the monster, Myles Garrett. By the way, if you haven't seen him hooping, Jesus Christ. But I think they could get someone behind Myles Garrett and somebody beside Mac Wilson.
Yeah. Or either. Yeah, I can agree with that. Only thing I had was Carlos Basham or Basham out of Wake Forest as an edge rusher. But linebacker.
I thought about that, but then when I was looking at, I really like, because I saw, you know how you like look at the list and you see a guy, and you're like, who the fuck? Like I was like, who the fuck is David Collins? And I looked him up, and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, the nigga's a player. Like the guy's a player. So I was like, if I had a choice between like an edge rusher or him, I thought about the fact that I'm not gonna lie. I thought about the fact that Mac Wilson put Pat Mahomes out the game. And so I was like, if I get a guy that talented on the side of him, playing right, and I believe his position would be right behind Myles Garrett and right beside Matt Wilson. So he'd be fitting in a spot that would just cause a lot of problems if you're trying to like run to the right side of the ball. Like it would just cause like if you try to run that way, if you try to run like passes that way, and if this had to blitz, it would cause problems too. You know what I'm saying?
I can agree with that.
All right, so we got number 27. Number 27 coming up is going to be the Baltimore Ravens. Now here's mine. I think you might agree because as of right now, no free agent signings have been done. They don't have my boy Allen Robinson yet, so I said they take Terrace Marshall. Is it Terrence or Terrace? My bad. Terrace. My bad. Terrace Marshall Jr. out of LSU. And here's the reason.
And I got him.
I was gonna say here's my reasoning, and I just want to say my reasoning because I think it's funny. He went to LSU. He plays wide receiver. He's 6'3". He went to LSU. He plays wide receiver, and he's 6'3". Now you can go ahead and tell me which LSU receiver has not succeeded in the NFL, and I'll wait. But who'd you got them taking?
Creed Humphrey out of Oklahoma.
Oh, that man could play some. That man can play them center. Woo! Let me see. Now, you know what? Does the free agent happen before or after the draft? I'll be forgetting. I'm sorry.
Before,
That's what.
or it's gonna
That's what.
happen like in the
That's
next
what I
week or
thought. That's what
so.
I thought. That's what I thought. I just didn't want to be wrong, so I asked. But try that, people. So if they do, because I believe that Allen Robinson is going to benefit, but if they do have Creed Humphrey's this is a very good offensive line class, people. But number 28, we got New Orleans Saints. The New Orleans Saints, I have them taking Jalen Phillips, the edge rusher out of Miami. What do you got?
I got them taking the H-Town kid, baby. Cow trash. Stand
Hey,
up.
so you think Jameis ain't gonna be there? It's gonna be a new beginning. Trash. Hey, I fuck with it. I didn't have it, but I fuck with it. All right, so we got number 29. Number 29 is going to be the Green Bay Packers. My draft, I had him taking Kadarius Toney, trying to get another Randall Cobb. Of course, you had him gone. So at 29, who do you have them taking?
Carlos Basham, the edge rusher from Wake Forest that I thought I put Cleveland, but we didn't go with him. I got Green Bay taking him.
All right. You don't see them trying to get any type of receivers, or anything. Oh, just a question. You can, no, yes, be simple. It's cool.
My thing is, I think if these dudes haven't paid attention to anything, the 49ers came out there and they just hit your quarterback. Then Tampa Bay came out there and they just hit your quarterback.
Yeah,
Man, y'all better
you're
go
right.
get somebody who can hit their quarterback.
And plus,
Like,
if that quarterback ain't gonna be playing with you in a couple years, you're gonna need something to protect that new boy.
nah, he's a defensive lineman. He's an
I'm
edge rusher.
tripping. I'm tripping. I'm sorry. That's the Bud. Shout out to Bud Light and Glenn Fittich. That 14 years hit me one time. Everybody slips up one time. Everybody gets one. Peter,
No,
thank you. My bad. But
I
you're
got
right.
him.
No, you need to stop somebody. You're correct.
Like, the
Because he
niggas
would
need
play.
to.
He would play alongside of Rashawn Gary, which Rashawn Gary was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And you
Number
need
30.
somebody who
Oh,
can go hit somebody.
yeah. Number 30. We got the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills. Now the Buffalo Bills. Now I believe that you've already picked this guy because I had Leatherwood going to the Buffalo Bills to protect my guy Josh Allen. But what do you have?
Kelvin Joseph out of Kentucky.
Give me a position. And
Oh, defensive back.
oh, interesting. Go ahead. While I type this up, explain.
Nah, I just think that they got a good chance of landing J.J. Watt, and they have two corners right now, and it wouldn't hurt to just bolster that spot because if you didn't see anything from how Tampa Bay was able to beat the 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 superstar Chiefs, like you need to be able to cover, and they have good linebackers and stuff, and you add J.J. Watt, you'll be able to rush.
All right, I fucks with it. Number 31, the Kansas City Chiefs. I had them getting. Well, I think you already picked him. I had them getting Liam. Did you have Liam? Sorry,
Nah,
Eckenberg. Oh, off of
nah.
this side. Okay, I had the Kansas City Chiefs drafting Liam Eckenberg from Notre Dame. Sorry if I butchered your name.
Nah, I'm cool with that.
He's a tackle. We saw what happened in the Super Bowl. We saw it.
Yep.
No explanation needed. Last but not least, we got number 32, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Me personally, I believed at the time when I made this, I believed that my boy Shaq Barrett was going to get paid. And so I had Aziz Azur Lurie. I chopped that up. I'm sorry, but I had Aziz from Georgia. Of course, you already picked him. Again, apologies for messing up your name. I really do apologize. But I had Aziz. If Aziz is already gone on your board, what you got for me?
Levi Onwuzurike out of Washington, a defensive lineman, same position, edge rusher.
So we both agree that they need an edge rusher. All
Yeah,
right.
we both agree Shaq Barrett ain't coming back there.
He got to get him and Godwin got to get their money. Period.
Hey, look, one of the greatest lines I ever heard, bro, is from T.I. That boy said, and my daddy and my uncle talking to me from the grave, and all they say is, young nigga, get paid.
And as far as you're concerned, well, I will tag off of that to quote my nigga Young Dolph, get paid, young nigga, get paid. Get paid, young nigga, get
Like,
paid. Hey, hold up, Chris. And at the end of this is the end of the mock draft for Chris. Tell him what Unc said. Please tell him what Unc said. After we tell you get paid, young nigga, get paid.
hey,
Unc
look,
got to tell you.
and one of the people that when I said, like I said, why it was so real, because my daddy and my uncle talking to me from the grave. And he one of them. He say stay sucker free, but he always was getting paid.
Get
Shaq
paid.
Barrett, go
Nigga,
get
get
your money,
paid.
kid. Go
Get
get your money.
Shit, Chris Godwin get paid, young nigga get
Go get
paid.
your money,
Go
cuz
get your money.
like if they not trying to pay you, go play for somebody who is. You have a Super Bowl, so that nobody can call you a loser or anything.
At all. And you know
Like,
what?
hey, go get you a bag, cuz the only thing better than a Super Bowl ring is a bag.
That's it. And you know what? That's why they play the game. I don't care what anybody else tell you, because that's why I play it. That's why anybody should play it. Why do you work? Other than that, hit the subscribe, hit the like.
And,
This has been the
and
Sports Plug
stay sucker
Podcast.
free, baby.
Say it one more time. Say it
Stay
again.
sucker free, baby.
I have much love from the Sports Plug Podcast. You know.
Deuce, deuce.